Welcome to DRB Tunnel Solutions training. In this training, we're going to take a look at kiosk flow duplication. Let's get started. In the latest version of Patheon, when you navigate down to the kiosk section and you select flows, you'll notice now that in addition to your flow showing on the screen and having their edit buttons, there's now a duplicate kiosk flow button. This duplicate button can be very useful if you want to stage new media, new theme, or new button layouts for your system. You can even change workflows entirely. The duplicate workflow makes this easy by allowing you to work on something that's not in use by the XPT. For example, if we look here at our existing site that we're working on, and we take a look at kiosk management, we'll notice that our XPT1 is using a flow called normal flow. If we want to make changes to that flow, maybe a graphical change, for example, or a flow change where we add or remove features, we can now do this by leaving the existing flow in place and duplicating the flow, saving us at least dozens of minutes in the process of creating a flow. You just validate to duplicate the flow. The system duplicates the flow behind the scenes, and it allows you to edit the flow right away by pressing Edit Flow. Upon editing the flow, you'll notice that the new flow has copy added to the end. You can change this if you like, add something that may let you know that this is a work in progress, and then you're able to change things about the flow. For example, if you don't want to ask the customer whether or not they want receipts and just automatically print receipts, you could turn off the receipt flow. If you don't want to sell memberships anymore, you could turn off the membership flow. Keep in mind that these flows may or may not be able to be turned on or off, because in this instance, since we have plans as an upsell to our existing washes, we would have to remove that as an upsell before we would remove memberships. We'll go ahead and click Save and Continue. We can change things like the theme colors. We can make changes to the existing flows as far as where they go, etc., and save our changes. Keep in mind, if you want to review the existing flow, the flow will have to be published. If you click on the name of the flow, click the Edit pencil next to Sites, and select a site where we want to publish it. Keep in mind, this doesn't push it out to the XPT, it just publishes it for use at this site. Now that the flow is published, you're able to use it in the simulator. So we can go to our demo site, select our copied flow, and load it. If we go back to that copy, click Edit, make a change, for example, the theme, and save it, which I had not saved last time, but we'll go ahead and save and continue. We'll change just the theme, so no buttons, and save, and not abandon those changes this time. And we'll go ahead and republish the flow by clicking the name, clicking the Edit pencil, and resaving. The flow date and time will update with a new published date. Now when we run the simulator and select our new flow, which is now called WIP, you'll notice that the theme colors have changed. This gives you the ability to test different scenarios or different configurations without pushing anything live to the site. And that's kiosk flow duplication within Patheon. If you have any questions, please send them to training@drb.com.